What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at the Project Blitz warehouse stockroom, here to show you guys essentially a bunch of different sneakers within this collection of shoes here at the warehouse. We obviously have the infamous vault here that has a crazy amount of shoes that are unexplainable to show you guys, so we'll be getting into that. But first we're gonna go ahead, look through the stockroom, see what we can find, just give you guys some secrets here and there, and then we're getting into the vault, the most important part of this video, show you guys some of the crazy pairs that I have there. Let's go. Alright guys, we're now in the stockroom here at Project Blitz, and we're going to kind of do a walkthrough here. Obviously there's a lot to see. I kind of want to walk through a couple of the racks, show you guys some of the shoes that are sitting here, which are more the regular releases, I would assume, not the stuff that's in the vault, but we're going to kind of walk through here, just pick and choose some stuff. There's boxes that we recognize, but we don't know exactly what's inside. Some off-white dunks here. This is some of the first iteration of them. So we'll just start grabbing some boxes and see what we have. Right here, this is a 2021 black Supreme SB. That's a good one. So a lot of these you guys are going to have seen, but I kind of want to run through it. This is a big stack. This is the Travis Fragment High, which I have not had in my size. Travis Fragment Highs right there. They do have a 10.5, but I'm an 11. I still haven't had these in my size though. So we got 4 of those, a bunch of the OG Travises up to a size 15, which is pretty solid. What do we got here? This is a White University Gold. What do you think that is?
I don't know, it might be a Cliver.
Nick said it might be a Cliver. Nope, it is a Chunky Dunky. A good one there. Sakai waffles. We have a lot of the off-white 10 here, like the Vapor Max. So here's the Vapor Max in the black pair, one of the OGs. And this is a stack, straight Vapor Max, Vapor Max, Vapor Max, Presto Presto, Blazer Blazer, Zoom Fly. Here's the Air Force One Low. Right there, black pair. Let's go around this corner. I really don't even know like what's in here, so we're just kind of going for it. We have some older stuff. I know Nick's gonna like these. So this is a SB with a sample tag on it. A Zoom Janoski.
What?
Sample Janoski. That's crazy. It's like a slip-on.
This dude's always talking crap on the Janoskis, but they got some pretty wild
I actually like
pairs.
the Janoskis. I almost bought a pair for $400 back in the day. There's a pair that came out. We have a Jordan 1 Retro. This is this is the metallic. Oh my god, look at the aging on that there. This feels like we're doing DJ Ski's video all over, but I'm the one directing, but I don't know what's anywhere. So over here, the MP6s, there's some Jordan 1s, some Shatter Backboard 3.0s. I feel like you guys don't care as much about that. Bunch of Unions. Yeah, this is more recent releases. You guys have seen plenty of that. I like to see some OG stuff. Check this out. I mean, those are not that OG, but let's move this way. There were some SBs over there. Nick and I need to get a pair for a shoot that we're doing this week. What I like about this and what I need is skate decks for the warehouse. So I immediately see this Burberry one, which I did get for retail. But here is one, the new one, an uncut deck. This is the newest Supreme one that's come out, SS22. But all of these, we have shoes and then skate decks above. A lot of these, like this is the Supreme Cause deck right here.
So many SB boxes.
This, another, just random Supreme releases. Nothing like crazy, but Supreme boxes, SB boxes. Strawberry Coughs right here. Nice pair right there. This is Nick Heaven. What came out somewhat recently in the blue box?
I don't think anything. That's an old box.
This is an old box. They got a lot of them. Oh, these are wrapped up, but we'll just see what this one is. Oh, some of the Turdunkins. This is cool. Supreme deck. Around this side, we have the Coleman Power Bike, which you guys remember we had one of these. And oh yeah,
they have so many step stools. Look how many step stools they have over there.
Yeah, just crazy. And then there's some of these bins that just have random stuff in it, like Bape hoodie. It's got some random Supreme stuff here. It's like the fleece.
That's one of those camo hoodies.
Yep, one of the camo hoodies right here. I like a fleece jacket. So it's just a bunch of Supreme releases. Swarovski hoodie.
Ooh, you hit on that.
I got this for retail. If it's in here, it's pretty empty. Oh, we got one left. And a medium. We got Supreme bike chain. These are all Supreme SBs, the new ones that come out, the highs, in the different colorways, which I thought would go for more. They're not going that crazy. We have a shoot with a skateboarder that we might need to grab a pair of these for. So hopefully that video goes through and you're seeing this, because that will be coming soon. There's 11 and 11.5, perfect for Nick and I.
Definitely need a signed pair.
Might need to happen. Might need a signed pair. This is like a Supreme middle chair. Guys, this is just random stuff I'm showing you, because I'm waiting to get to like the actual crazy stuff that Dre has in the vault. I just don't want to do that because I don't want to be the one to mess up the name of something crazy. All right, we're back in another section here that, oh Nick. You see all these boxes?
Oh my god, yo, yeah, right.
Oh
dude.
man, I have not even opened these yet. Oh,
Oh my, I need those so
These,
bad,
the CPFM,
dude.
these are dope. These are dope. These are really dope. They have full size. They have my size.
The thing is, those fit small, so me and you might need like a 12 or 12 and a half.
So one size up on those. So if we're an 11, it'd be a 12. So that makes sense. So yeah, there's a bunch of 11s, 10 and a halves. So this is a little less, I think, of the recent stuff. And there's a lot of Supreme here, like a ton of Supreme underwear. The olive behind Nick is the pink underwear. A lot of Supreme clothing. So we may kind of like look through here, just grab some stuff. And if we come through here, it's gonna be really dark, but there's a bunch of like recent stuff that's come out. Let's pull this one. This is a brown hoodie, Supreme hoodie right there. There's just a lot of stock, and this is how kind of they keep the inventory. And actually, I really like how this looks.
I mean, honestly, I think they have more stock than the actual Supreme store.
Definitely. You can't even get sizes in the Supreme store. But there are a lot other releases back here. This is kind of more like one-off stuff back here, it seems like in this little section. Plastic right there. Ooh. Maybe we need to take these are the Free Rod SBs. Check these out.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen those. I see a box that I own right here. The concepts, and that's the regular box too, not a special box. Oh man, they look so wild.
Okay, so we got a lot of this stuff. I think the fun part, oh, we got some more over here. Oh, we got some stuff over here.
There's so many SBs in here, bro. I can't even talk, there's so many SBs in here. I wish I had that many pairs of Strangeloves.
Little baby SBs.
If you found a toddler Strangelove, I'd buy it right now.
Tons of stuff. More Supreme, more sneakers. I think we need to let Dre do some of the talking and go in and check out the vault, check out some of the insane stuff, because there's so much to talk about in there. Let's go ahead, head in there right now. All right, guys, Dre's hiding in the vault. Let's go join him in there. What up?
Yo, what up? How you
What's
doing,
going on?
man?
All right, so this is the vault. There's a lot of hidden gems here. I've seen videos from some of my fellow creators, and I think it's time for us to do a nice little breakdown and get some pairs in here.
I'm happy you're here. It's like the first time you've been here, so it's like amazing.
Yep.
I know we always hang out in Atlanta, so welcome to LA and welcome to the vault.
Yeah, so we Project Blitz Vault, my first time to Project Blitz. Kind of move our way to the back, and I've got some stuff from. I have some different pairs that I have like a marker for that I want you to bring a pair out for each of those that I say. So we'll get into that, but let's go ahead. First, let's walk around. Show us some of your favorite pairs. Breakdowns,
cool.
Just random stuff that you see that you think is cool.
Oh, well, just happens to be out here. I was like tidying up a bit, and here we have the Kobe Bryant Air Force Ones, never released. There's only several pairs of these ever made. They did a whole set for different Kobe's. It's kind of like a half pigeon, half denim dunk.
Yeah.
They all have the Kobe logos on the back, and there's like a set of 8 different colors.
I'm gonna let Dre do a lot of the talking here because he knows all this stuff. A lot of these pairs, I don't have a ton of information on them, so these are his babies here. So
well, another set that was made for Fat Joe. Remember Fat Joe when he was licking the soul? So the Terror Squads. But yeah, these are one of the best ones.
yeah, that pink colorway is
I know everybody that's come over here from like Trav and everyone, they wanted to get these.
You're not letting them go?
No, because it's like our only one.
Yeah, some just quick ones here. What the dunks? You already know. A couple quick ones there. A couple pairs. Those are some, you guys have seen that stuff before.
This is one of the very original undefeated ballistic dunk, and they re-released these years ago. But you know, these were going for like 15,000 before other shoes were before even the Paris dunk was going up to that point. So this is like one of the original 12 pairs that were ever made. This is obviously really sick. I think you guys have seen these before, but I don't think you've ever seen them with the box. This is an official leaked released pair. It wasn't supposed to release, but there you go.
Yeah, you guys seen the Freddy's, but we've never had them with a box ever before.
Pretty crazy.
Insane.
How many pairs of those do you have right now?
We have I think like 3 or 4 pairs.
3 or 4.
One of my personal favorites, the Quasimodos. So Stone's Throw Records. Quasimodo was like like an underground hip hop rapper, and so they made an SB. Like Trav wore these. He kind of made the price go way up on these. But yeah, really sick colorway, right?
Chocolates here. This is a Nick favorite right here.
I need those so bad.
Is this your size, Nick?
He is a 10 and a half. It's so close.
He won't do it unless it's an 11. He won't buy it.
Here's another sample, the Don Quixote dunk. Have you seen these before in person? So do you know the old story about Don Quixote? It was like the traveler. He has like the hay. They put the hay on the bottom. So he was like and then the X is kind of like a map, like X marks the spot. So he was like traveling and seeking treasures and things like that. That's real hay on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
They infused it into that?
Infused into the
soul. Oh my god, it is. That's crazy.
I wonder how long that would last if you wore them.
Right. This is another really cool shoe.
SB Air Force One.
I never thought I'd ever see that in person. That's an insane
this is the
shoe.
Original 6. This was actually made for Danny Supa in 9.5. So it's a white Supreme Dunk upper, a white and royal Air Force One sole. Obviously Paris Dunks.
More Parises.
Another Paris. We keep going.
What size is that one? You have 10.5. That one's is it 11.5 or a smaller size?
11.5.
11.5.
Another. This is an 8.5. And then there's one in the case. I mean, there's a couple more here though.
How many of these have you owned at one time of the Parises?
33.
33. That's got to be the most that one person's.
Yeah, you can still find those pictures on Google.
Really?
Croatian,
We're gonna pop it up right now.
Croatian style Paris Dunk. You know what's crazy? That those pics were taken in 2004. Can you believe that? 2004.
So at the 33 today.
18 years.
You can add on top of it.
Dude, that's a video.
Yeah, right.
That's a Bugatti.
Yeah, trading a Bugatti.
Right.
These right here, these case, I assume this is gonna be the holy grails of everything.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do, I have 5 little things I want to run off, different pairs, and you to pick those pairs off of that. So it'd make more sense what I say. Most expensive sneaker that you can show on camera that you haven't.
Key that you can show on camera.
There is a pair that you can't show on camera, correct?
Right.
And so that one is out, which I think other creators have been in here and talked about that. It's a shoe that can't be shown. But besides that, is it gonna be the Parises or is there another pair?
I think we're gonna move to something that you don't really get to see on camera too often, and I don't really want to touch these too much, but
Game worn,
Kobe Bryant, Jordan 8 against Michael Jordan when Jordan was on the Wizards, and Kobe was dunking on him in this pair of shoes right here.
and they're signed. So there's a photo I'll pop up on the screen of Kobe picking up Michael Jordan wearing this exact sneaker right here. Insane. And I know fellow YouTuber Kais, when he came in here, he was probably freaking out when he saw those because he's a huge Kobe fan. So you would say that's probably the most expensive pair? It's probably hard to put a value on it, I would assume.
Yeah, honestly, because I think I wouldn't let that go for like
any amount of money.
Maybe like 1.5 or 2 million.
That's crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah. And then the next one would be, I don't know if that would classify, what would you say is the rarest pair?
Well, I mean, besides that one.
Yeah. These are 1 of 24, so that's kind of rare, but you have a lot of 1 of 1.
I'm gonna have to pull these out. I believe there's only 2 of these ever made. One with this piping and one that's smooth without the piping. That's all I've seen. This is a 1 of 2, potentially.
There's no other pairs that people have seen
worn by Kanye in the music awards. He was wearing the gray with the red outfit, and I believe he wore both of them. Is strange. I can't remember which show that was, but the fact that this color never came out and it is a potentially a 1 of 2. There it is.
That's crazy. So there's 1 of 2. There are 1 of 1s in here, right? But that one is pretty crazy. The next one that I have for you, which I think we've already shown, it might be your answer. What is your favorite shoe in this entire room? You've curated all these shoes. Is it gonna be the Parises?
It's gonna be the Parises.
It's gonna be Parises. I figured that would be because he's told me that, but I kind of wanted to put it out there just in case. Is there a close second to the Parises?
That would be these that were designed by Futura himself. Lenny, good friend of mine, shout out. Like, these are actually, if the Paris never came out, this would be my favorite SB. This is actually really cool because it's actually a brown like leather wallet, every currency of the world motif all over it. I mean, these are actually worth 100,000 plus also too now. So
do you have your size in these?
I was never able to get a 10.5 in them, and I'm really kicking myself because I could have had several of them before and I just didn't put the money on them.
But you'd have to trade a pair of Parises to get them your size. Yeah,
right.
All right, next one. What is the pair people who come in here the most want to see? Or like, what's the most sought after by people who come into the vault? What are they most attracted to?
That's a tough one because so many people come with different tastes. Sometimes someone comes in and they want to see like the most rare off-whites. We did have a sample off-white Air Force One low that was very rare, but it got sold to Drake. He put it up on his story. There's so many different types of shoes that a lot of people really just kind of, they'll want to see a Paris or something like that, but I think the one that kind of like wows them the most is this, because this is like another of the first actual Kanye West samples. So it's completely different from the Zen Grays that came out.
Yeah.
The shade, the material, the colors, everything, and this was worn in the Glow in the Dark tour. So
he actually wore those as well.
Actually wore these. Wow. I haven't seen anyone else pop up with these at all.
Yeah, I've never seen those either.
So 1 of 1 or 1 of 2, we don't know. But this came straight off the feet after the tour was done.
All right, final question. What was the hardest pair to acquire?
I mean, if you're like a real, I guess like a OG collector and stuff, you remember all the stories of where everything came from, the way you got it, the way you acquired something. There's some things out there that was like something I just had to like either keep under wraps or I couldn't talk about it. One could be the PlayStation Dunk. I mean, people have seen that, but let me show you one that, as you know, I had to keep this shoe under wraps for about 5 years, which is pretty crazy for me. And ever you a big Jordan fan?
Yeah.
Well, for me, I always loved the Jordan 11s. And for me, this was one of the craziest shoes, and it was the hardest like grail to find at the time. And so when I finally acquired it, it was incredible. And this is a Ray Allen Space Jam with the gold accents from the final. And the Celtics were in the finals.
What was the reason for keeping these under wraps? Can you say?
Because at the time, like you know, getting these from somebody that had the access to it within the company or whatever, it's very political because, you know, people don't want it to be seen that you have it, you're parading it around. So a lot of these things get, you know, tucked away. Either the person leaves the company or, you know, it's kind of like forgotten, and then now you can kind of unveil it. Hardest shoes to acquire because I was looking for it for the longest time and it wasn't seen at the time, and I had to hold it for like a few years under wraps.
Not let anybody else see it except close friends. Yeah, that makes sense. So now if you wanted to, you can freestyle on a couple pairs.
Sigma the 11 theme, you know what this is? 7210s. However, if you look at the tags, this is the original sample of the Jordan 11 before they came out, and that's where the colorway comes from. So you see how the whole sole is different?
It's different, yeah. That is very similar to 7211.
So this was from 1994. This is something really cool because this shoe actually never even came out. This is, of course, the man Ye's project. So this is a colorway like designed by him, and so we have the set of 2 Huarache basketball shoes. Never came out, samples. These actually go for a lot, and they hit, I think it's the Sotheby's Hong Kong auction. But they only had this one in it. So here we have both. Do you know what these are?
100% Reese Forbes denims.
Right, but do you know what's the difference over here?
Oh, between those two, I'm not seeing I didn't see that.
The gum sole, the midsole there is different.
Bro, this is what came out with the red sole. And the red trim. 2 different versions with a gum sole, full gum sole, and then the gum outsole with the white midsole. Which one you like the best, dude?
I like the white with the gum.
That right there.
Yeah.
100%.
These are crazy though, right?
One of the top 3 hardest SBs
I've only seen one other pair of these, and it was used. I think it was by Sandy Bodecker's son, and then who was the president of Nike SB years ago. I've never seen another pair of these actually. Pull these out. This is actually, you know, we're talking about 101s. I've never seen another one of these. A lot of people have been hitting us up. They want to buy these. They see them in the background on our network live sale shows. They see them every time we're doing like videos, and someone asks in the comments like, dude, what is that Rubik's Cube dunk in the background? So no, this is not a custom. This is an actual real made sample, and it was supposed to be for some expo. I was luckily able to get this in a collection buy a long time ago. I mean, you have Rubik's Cube on the white like leather part embossed, and then you have painted printed part on there. Yeah, I mean, this probably wouldn't do well as a GR, but as like a sample 101, it's pretty cool to have, right? So these are actually really basic, but one of my cool favorites. So you know the De La Soul dunk. So this is
swoosh.
Yeah, exactly. So on the swoosh you have the De La Soul like album cover art cut into it, and then you have, you know, their label here, and you know the clear sole with the logo on the bottom. Molder dunk from, you know, the first set. So here's another one. I think you might be able to figure out what this one is.
Another Kanye one right there.
So this is the Air Max 180 that Kanye created the colorway for. This is back when he was wearing like jeans, green polos, and a matching color shoe. Taz Arnold was wearing like stockings and tights in that little picture with him, Virgil, Don C, and everyone holding briefcases. It's a college dropout Air Max 180. And that's apparently like his first sample shoe that came out with Nike. They're never released. They only have a size 9 samples and size 12.
Then we move to the next case. There's a lot of Travis friends and family sneakers in here. I assume some of them are kind of samples, because this one is these are the same, but they have the white there. What are the significance of some of these over here?
If you take a close look, you'll see that the box and everything, they have the same colorway. It's actually a completely different sample upper. So this one's more mocha, and this one's like a ashy olive or something like that. And you know, the heel tabs are different. The midsoles are different. There's a lot of different midsole variations and everything, and they kind of like made it that way, so it's pretty cool.
I like how the little...
Yeah, they're like tortoise.
Tortoise, yeah.
So this one has like a darker tortoise. This one has like a lighter one. Honestly, I like these a lot. These I got as a personal gift from Trav, so
Wow, that's nuts.
probably gonna wear them one day, but I'm around just for, you know, purpose of image and video and everything until they hit the street. Like, they'll be here.
Yeah, I've owned the purple pair as my size. I never ended up wearing them, ended up selling them. Friends of Family Purple was like, you guys remember, that was like the pair I wanted, and I got them, and I just never wore them.
But take a look at these.
Crazy purple.
That's a one-of-one Chris Paul sample that they made for him that he wore. Never seen another one.
This is, he wore the, this is the pair?
This is the pair.
Wow.
Crazy thing is, like, we were all looking at this pair when people come in, and then this one comes out, so you kind of see that maybe the inspiration came from seeing this purple pair.
Yeah.
And why the purple one came out.
This is one of my favorite shoes. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and that just, it's like a perfect combination in my opinion.
Yeah, why'd you sell it if you love it so much?
Because I just never saw myself wearing it, and I was just like, it's gonna sit there and I could buy more shoes that I would actually wear. So I got them and I acquired them and I had them, and I was like, I did it, I got them. Now somebody wanted to buy them and I was like, okay, money talks. Money talks for me. I'm letting it go.
That's right. Everything has a price.
Yep.
Like I said, that has a price.
Yeah.
So if you know someone that
it's
wants
a large
to come bring
price,
it,
but it's a price.
yeah, exactly. Even though this is like a typical like Concord low, this was actually worn by Kobe Bryant, and they actually lasered the patent and the midsole with a Kobe Bryant design and artwork all over it. So that's like a cool piece that no one really knows about. Maybe you want to see the purple, the gold Jordans. What's your favorite Jordan model?
The basic ones would be a 104, but I would say growing up, my favorite was an 11. Legend Blue 11s were like the shoe that I had to have when I was growing up, even though I wasn't really young. Yeah.
Okay.
Legend Blue 11s. That's like.
I like that. That's great. So the 11's the 1 and the 4.
Yep.
What about you?
4
4?
all day. 4 has always been my favorite.
Okay, so nothing different. So we got the 1.
So we need something different.
We'll do the 11.
Ooh. So these been seen before. Have you shown these before?
We had a little snippet on our Instagram,
Uh-huh.
and then we kind of buried them and kept them under wraps.
So you have numbered 1 of 23, all of these. Every
single color.
Every single color in 1 to 23. Look at that. That gold is insane. The reason why the 1's my favorite, that looks so good. I'd say 2s are hot right now. I honestly think the 4 is better than the 1.
That's insane.
That looks great.
So we have a 1 through 30 set.
1 through 30.
That is an all gold, white, and infrared. That was made for a track athlete that won a gold medal. And so this was like her gift from Jordan Brand.
The fact that was made just for one person, that you acquired all of them.
And it was a size 10. So every single one's a size 10. It's the only one I've ever seen.
All right, one last thing that I want to do is have you pick your favorite general release pair. Just like a pair that everybody can go and buy, because these are obviously harder to get. Favorite pair that's come out past 5 years that you would buy right now. So I think we have to go out to the regular area for that. Think you can find something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have anything in mind? You have something in mind?
Oh, I already know. It's actually over here, dude.
Gray LD waffles.
One of my favorite shoes that came out, because I love Sacai. It's one of my favorite Japanese brands. And when they made this shoe, I thought it was like the most incredible thing ever. Literally love wearing them. I love all the colors. They have so many different colors of them. I love the first set because they had like some cool red, blue, yellow one. You know, this whole like white, gray tone is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's very clean.
So this is one of my cool like favorite shoes that you could just buy at any time.
That's a good one.
Just wear, and it's low key, but also kind of high key.
All right, guys, there's the tour of the Project Blitz $20 million sneaker warehouse. Now, we couldn't even get into the nitty-gritty of this place because there are so many different sneakers here. Maybe one day we'll go back and do another video, but shout out Project Blitz for having us out. And again, don't forget about the giveaways we have going on. We have the Off-White Air Force 1 going on and the Jordan 2 Union giveaway. Check out the description on how to enter those, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is Harrison, signing out.